It's nice to see people back. You go away, we miss you, but it's good to have you back. I'm not going to say it's almost kedai for you to leave to see you back, but yeah. So first of all, I want to say that I was a shliach neman. I gave Rabbi Barnetsky was just here. I gave him $1,500 from the shul. I gave Simcha $1,500, and this year I also gave Gedalia Engel $613 as a token for what he does for us all the time too. Of course, he deserves more, but he davens with us, but even so, I gave him something. So I thank you that you responded to the appeal, and you should know that I did my shlichus. Also, we're still working on yet more improvements. I've gotten good feedback about the distribution, that it is better, the year distribution. I got a lot of good feedback about the second banister, and the women were happy with the curtains. We're going to do more improvements. One of the improvements we're going to do is we're going to cover the svarim in the garage, that it doesn't have to be right on top of the garbage. My wife, every time she comes to the garbage, it pains her that the svarim are right next to the garbage. So we're working on an improvement for that as well. And there is, after 4 years, there is a cholim that we will get the svarim out from the crawl space. There's 40 boxes of svarim there that I'm missing. We just didn't have time to unload it yet. We're only here. Is this the 4th Yom Kippur or the 5th Yom Kippur? Does anybody know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Second, it's 4.
No, 4 for sure. Yeah, it's 4. 4. Yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm speaking to the Olam. Yeah. Hello? Is something the matter? Oh, okay. Bye. Let's see what else. I see some people responded to the envelope already for the kollel. I will tomorrow before Yom Tov. I will send off to the kollel whatever comes in. This is a dedicated. It's not part of our monthly thing. It's dedicated to send them extra because, as I said, that is a big Indian to give tzedakah, to be ready to greet Avram Avinu when he comes to the sukkah, to the Yishpizin, so he feels proud of us. I will say, I said it in the shir last night, I will add what Rav Moshe Sternbach said many years ago in his Tam V'das. He said that it says, "V'chamushim olu b'nei Yisrael me'eretz Mitzrayim." We came up, only 1/5, 4/5 died in the Makkah of Choshech. But Rav Moshe Sternbach said only the adults died. It says they didn't want to leave, so Hashem said, okay, stay. But the children didn't die. So he says that 4/5 of Klal Yisrael were Yisayim. And the 1/5 that was left took care of them. So it's an amazing thing that we were a nation of chesed. And that's the time that we commemorate on Sukkot. We took care of them under the Anani HaKavod. So it's a wonderful time of chesed. So whatever you put in, I will send that. Shul doesn't get anything from it. Yes.
Where's the check it made?
Yeah, I'm going to show Beisev and put Kollel in the memo. That's it. And I have a separate account just for the Kollel. It's also Israel Beisev. It's under the same umbrella. It's a separate account. The monies don't get mixed at all, and it goes completely to the Kollel. Okay. We are dedicated by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom and Aram Alevi Pel Bas Ruven. We learn Nishmas David Ben Chaim, L'Refui Shalem for Yomis Ben Chai Sor Yaakov Ben Bas Yaleah for the Schus of Avram Ben Yam Meish Ben Mak Yudis and family. We learn for Yol Klugman and family, L'Refui Shalem for Avigdor Ayer Ben Rivka and Bas Chai Sor Yitzhak Ben Tzim Medusha Rivka Bas Shiraleah Chana Bas Shashabina Moshe Meir Ben Esther Fradel Meir Ben Chai Sor. They should have L'Refui Shalem of B'Sek Shechel Yisrael. We're holding by Mishna Beis Mitzvah Sa'im Alavim Min HaKorov. The closer it is to Yerushalayim, because we're not ma'aver al mitzvahs, we don't pass up a mitzvah. So the closest place we could get the harvest of barley, we do. However, lo biker hakarv Yerushalayim, if that which is near Yerushalayim did not ripen, then we bring it from wherever we could get it, the closest place. Now, unfortunately, there was a tragic time in Klal Yisrael, and this was after the death of Yanai and Alexandra Malka. There was a civil war between the children. Hyrcanus was supposed to become king. Aristobulus, his younger brother, did not want to allow it, and there was a civil war. Aristobulus was in the city. Hyrcanus went into cahoots with Pompey of Rome, and they set siege and they burnt down the fields. And in that time, there was a famine, and at that time, Ma'aseh Sheba, the Omer came all the way from Gagoy Strifen, from a place called Gagoy Strifen. Ushtei Alechem on Shavuos was brought all the way Mebikas Ein Seicher, from the wheat of the valley of Ein Seicher. Now, Ketzad Yo'osin. We know, I explained this to you already, that the Tzdokim and the Baitosim raised their ugly head, and they maintained that when it says Memachos HaShabbos, it means literally on a Sunday. Shavuos always therefore falls out on Sunday. According to them, we know that that's not true. Torah Sheba'al Peh tells us Memachos HaShabbos means from the day after the Yom Tov on the 16th of Nisan. So in order to show not like them, we did everything befumbi. We did everything publicly with a lot of fanfare. So, what would they do? So the first thing is they would prepare the barley sheaves that they would cut. So Shluchei Bezdin Yoitzim Me'erev Yom Tov, messengers of the Bezdin went out already on Erev Yom Tov, Va'osin Oisai Krichos B'Mechuba L'Karka, and they made like bundles while it was still attached to the ground. They tied the top of it together, Kedei She'ei Noyach Liktzah, that it should be easy to harvest it. The Kol Ha'ayoros Hasmuchos L'Sham, in order that it should be done with great fanfare, all the cities that were in proximity, Miskansos L'Sham, a great crowd would come, Kedei She'eniktzar Be'esek Gadol, that it should be harvested with a big rash. Kevin Shachashka, when it got night, Amalahem, when it got dark, Amalahem, the Shlich Bezdin said to them, Bo'ah Shemesh, did the sun set? I'm in Hain. Bo'ah Shemesh, did the sun set? I remain. And we'll see that he asked everything 3 times, and they answered 3 times. This was all to make a lot of fanfare. Magelzu with this sickle? I remain. Magelzu with this sickle? I remain. Kupazu, should I put it in this basket? I remain, yes. Kupazu, I remain. By Shabbos, now it's Neiches HaShabbos. So for Shabbos, Amalahem, Shabbos Zu, do I do it on this Shabbos? I remain. Shabbos Zu, I remain. Ektzar, should I harvest? Vein I'm like Ksar, harvest. Ektzar, vein I'm like Ksar. Shalosh Pamim, he asked on everything, I'll call David V'Davar 3 times. Ve'heim I'm lo, and they said 3 times, Hain, Hain, Hain. The Kol Kach Lama. Why such a big deal? Mipnei Abaitusin, because of the Tzdokim and the Baitosim, Sheya Aimrim, they took the Torah literally. They said, Ein Ksiris Ha'Aimrim B'matzah Yom Tov. It's not done on the 16th of Nisan, but they said Memachos HaShabbos means Memachos HaShabbos literally. So L'hoitzi Meliban Shel Tzdokim, like I said, that's the reason why we have Cholent on Shabbos. L'hoitzi Meliban, it's a good thing we got the Cholent. Where would we be without Cholent? I remember there was a true story that somebody wanted to intermarry, and the Rav whispered to him, "Are you ready to live without ever having cholent on Shabbos?" Cholent on Shabbos. You know, Herschel is nodding his head. You can understand that. You can understand. It says. It's a beautiful word from Rabbi Yitzchak Elchanan Spector. Rabbi Yitzchak Elchanan Spector, the Kovner Rav, there was a time that every house had 2 pictures. the Kovner Rav, and Sir Moses Montefiore. Every house had 2 pictures. So the Kovner Rav said, it says, V'sham v'nei Yisrael sa-Shabbos, la'asei sa-Shabbos l'dayraisa. So what's the repetition? V'sham v'nei Yisrael sa-Shabbos, la'asei sa-Shabbos l'dayraisa. So the Yitzchak Elchanan said, what kind of a Shabbos should you make, should you keep? A Shabbos that your children can't think of living without it. V'shamar Yisrael Shabbos, what kind of a Shabbos? La'asei Shabbos l'dayraisam. That your dayraisam needs to have such a Shabbos. They need to have such a Shabbos. So we put things into a Shabbos. So it's such a childhood memory by me that there were so many bakeries closer to my father's home. My parents lived on 4600 14th Avenue. Right near there was Mandelbaum's Bakery. And there were many bakeries. And there was a bakery on Fort Hamilton Parkway that made thick, delicious cinnamon buns. And my father knew that we liked those cinnamon buns. And he would walk special there to get those cinnamon buns for Shabbos morning. And I still remember the cinnamon buns. It's what parents put, what you inculcate into a Shabbos. Of course, achas kama v'kama the ruchnius, but even the gashmius. Shamnei Yisrael Shabbos. What kind of a Shabbos? La'aseh is Shabbos d'oraisam, and Zaytas and Babas could do it too. Tonight, because it's before Yom Tov and we need to get ahead, we're going to learn 2 blat tonight in the Daf Yomi at 8 o'clock.